Good afternoon. So yesterday I recorded, I thought I was recording a 10 or 15 minute video, and it was 20 minutes, but 10 minutes of it didn't have any sound at all. So I'm trying to recap now what I think I might have been saying on that. And it's been 2 weeks since I've come back to Thailand now. And certainly the first week or more, I was pretty down. Not low, not depressed. I just wasn't feeling it. It just didn't seem right to be here. It's just too far away. It's as simple as that. And too far away from what? Too far away from family, of course. So it's getting better now. But before I came back, I made a few decisions, and some of the simpler decisions was no more flowered shirts. This is the most colourful shirt I've got. I've upgraded the style and quality of my clothing. I'm not wearing trainers anymore. Soho George inspired me with that in London 7 years ago. Stopped wearing trainers, and I've stopped wearing trainers again here. I've been here 2 weeks. I don't wear trainers. I got a nice pair of loafers I brought over with me, an older pair, and I brought another pair of nice shoes over here as well. So no more coloured floral shirts. Just most of my shirts are plain now. Spent a fortune, bought some stuff in Zara before I came out. So that's a little image upgrade. And I've made notes, which is what I'm looking at down here, because I can't recall what I said in that 10 minutes. I watched it all with no sound and no idea what I said. Avios flights. I haven't really done a thing on the Avios flights and my flights coming back. If I'd have paid cash for the first class flight coming back from Doha to Bangkok, I would have been really, really disappointed. It wasn't worth the money, and I think business is more than enough. But I'm going to do a little thing on Avios because I think I might have inspired one friend to fly business class, and he's on his way now. So that's all good. And Avios, I think if you buy Avios when you get the bonus offers, like 70% bonus, which I did recently, I think they're worth considering. Now, the only other thing I probably started talking about was before I left England, I got my yearly blood test, and I was adamant that I was going to not come back to Thailand until I got the results. And I saw that first class flight offer, 112,000 Avios. And of course, I changed my mind and booked my flights. And since I've been here, I've got the results. And I'm totally blaming it on Malaga, really. 10 days and nights in Malaga with the boys. Getting out of bed late morning, drinking beer from start of the day, all night for 10 days. My blood sugar results went into type 2 diabetic. So, and I'd also said out there that I hadn't drunk any water whatsoever, nothing, zero water. And here I'm drinking water like I'm a fish again. I'm drinking water every day because it's hot and humid, and it's nice to drink water. So yeah, I'm definitely flushing the body through. 5 days now, could even be my 6th day now, moving into no alcohol. One meal a day. I get up at midday, go to bed midnight gone, get up midday, and I'm trying to eat at about 5, 6, 7 o'clock at the latest. And one meal a day works here. It's easy. It's not even difficult. So in the meantime, water, which I suppose is fasting. But I'm waiting for the doctor to write me an email to explain in layman terms about the blood test results. And one of my mates, Rob, said to me, was I going on Webby's bar crawl? And the thing of that is I don't want to go on a bar crawl and be sober drinking water. It's pointless. I like to go and have a few drinks, and I will drink again. And but I'll drink even more moderately than I did before. But in Spain, we didn't drink moderately at all, to be fair. 3 of us were every single day and every single night. A cup of tea in the morning, a cup of coffee at night, that was it. So yeah, my food and water intake here is much better, and it's natural. I'm not even trying really. I need cold water here. It's lovely because it's always so humid, and I missed really wearing clothes because in Malaga I could put a jacket on at night because you needed it. It was a bit chilly, so I quite like that colder climate. And as you'll see from the video as it progresses, which I made yesterday, I have made a decision that I can't live full time and stay full time in Thailand, even for the next few years. The most I'll stay will be to April next year. at the moment. Of course, then I could change my mind, and then after April, then I feel I need to be in Europe, closer to family and friends. So let's catch up on what I said yesterday, which I don't know what was what, but it's worth watching for me. I do it because it's part of my journey, and when I look back at some of the videos, you know, I know some of the things have changed on my thoughts, but a lot of the things haven't changed. So for me, I'm not going out to bars, I'm not going out to clubs, I'm not having any entertainment. So, you know, you can't keep pretending that you're 30, 40 or even 50, really, can you? Anyway, let's see what I said yesterday on the rest of the video, shall we? Thanks for watching, guys. Well, it's a windy day, cloudy day, and maybe it's going to rain soon. It's now 4:30. I've not eaten, and that's really easy. 1 meal a day here and water. Fasting's really easy in Thailand. Got my microphone and my little fluffy on to stop the wind noise. Look how clear Koh Lan is today. Really, really clear. So yeah, maybe I will pop over there one day. Who knows? Pigeons aren't bothered, they fly over there probably and fly back in 5 minutes. Anyway, the time of day 4:30 time, people are packing up here, but it's even look at the sea, it's really rough. So my down feelings were that when I came back, I just knew it's too far away. It doesn't matter about the cost. Yeah, the cost is relatively important. If I could get by in the UK, but I'd struggle. I hate the weather, and I wouldn't be over happy with all the fixed costs. Spain is still a massive possibility, and I know utilities and tax and everything is pretty much the same as the UK. And whether they like us or not is debatable, or do they just not like expensive short-term rents? That's all been done up, I think. But I need to be close to my family, and it's not just about me. I remember before saying, if anything happens to me, I want to be in a care home in Thailand. Well, that still stands, but might have to fly me out here now, I suppose, if I'm not a resident here. But while I'm a resident here, which technically will be up to April next year, then I will be a resident here. Although, again, I might change my mind and leave Thailand earlier. But I think what I should get my head around is accepting that I'm here and living the best life here. Maybe because it will be the last time, certainly, I live here, or I'm here long term. I can come for holidays, I can come for a month at a time, no problem. Holidays probably enough, but and it's not just about if things happen to me where I might want to be. If I had to get back quickly for my daughter or grandson, or my sister, or any family member, I wouldn't be able to do that. If I'm in Europe, if I'm in Spain, yes, I'll be able to do it. Yes, I know about the 100% tax on property if you buy, which got to go through the courts yet. So, a little bit like Thailand, they keep changing their mind, don't they? Keep making tourists not welcome. But there's a bigger issue here for me, and that is that, one, you can never buy a property and own the land. So you can never really make a home unless you want to be in a condo, and I don't want to live in a condo, even though I lived in one in Soho. And also here, I wouldn't get my pension increases, and that's interesting because I remember looking years ago and my national insurance stamp was all up to date. And I watched a video the other day and I thought, well, I'm not getting 997 quid. And I looked and there was the gap. When I was running my club in East London, 1999 to about 2001, it was like a 3-year gap. And the thing is, I never ever paid my own national insurance stamp. People who did it, the lady who was running my business financials, she was doing it. Now, why she stopped paying that? Well, admittedly, I wasn't in the business very much in them days. But why she stopped paying it, I've no idea. And also, when I looked and checked my subscriptions, ages ago. I've no idea why it didn't show up as not being complete, but it didn't. And so I'm about 70 quid a month short every month in my payments, and I can pay £1,000, 900 and something quid. There's a little girl feeding the squirrels. Yeah, I can pay £1,000, 900 quid, get things up to date, but it doesn't guarantee you'll get any more pension. And there's a number to ring, and I've even put my bloody Wi-Fi cellular data on to ring, and you can't get through, and you get an answer phone system, and it tells you all different things. So you can't find out online if I pay this 900 quid, which I'm happy to pay, if it increases my pension by even 20 or 30 quid a month over the next X amount of years, it'd still be worth it. But I can't find that out. But in Thailand, I wouldn't get any pension increases anyway. I would get them in Spain and many places in Europe. And I'd also, because I'm a retired pensioner, I'd also eventually get the Spanish national health. And people don't believe you on that, but it's an SI form or S1 form. If you're a state pensioner, you get it. You still might want to get private insurance because you may want better cover. But I do qualify, I can get it. I qualify for the MVQ or MVL visa. I have money in the bank, I've got a clear record, so yeah, everything's pointing towards that at the moment. And even though they might not like us in some areas, but I don't want to go to the areas where they don't like us, apart from the big cities. And in Malaga, I didn't really feel anything about they didn't like us, to be honest. I love Malaga City. I love the big cities. So I can be half an hour's drive out of a big city, more rural, don't want to be near a beach, don't need to be near a beach or the sand. Getting half an hour's drive or more to that is fine. And I want to change my life. I can't keep like I'm doing now. I've not been drinking. I think I said that at the start, did I? 4 days and nights, got my blood tests, and I'm very close, if not in the type 2 diabetes zone now. So I need to change that. And I also, people say, oh, it's not you, is it, to live more in the countryside? It wasn't me when I was younger, no. But, you know, I can't keep doing what I've been doing. I also failed miserably at getting rid of even starting to get rid of my Bowie collection. Got rid of all my Swindon Football Club collection. Is that Nari? Nari! Oi! How are you? My friend, hello! How are you, okay? Nareen, she's lovely. Had a good chat with her, and I'm going to go back. I told her I'd go back tomorrow and have a leg massage, so I must do that now. She said she's had one customer today and that's it. And I think that's the problem really, it's just nobody really about. Pavement's looking good though. Down the far end it's still not done. We now have a up to 2,000 baht fine for not wearing your skid lids. And I think generally that pretty much only applies to foreigners, because Thai policeman said to a friend that how can they find Thai people? I saw a girl today with 3 young children on the scooter, no crash helmets. That's 6,000 or 8,000 baht. He said they have no money to pay, so they don't find the locals. Maybe find 1 or 2, but generally it's for us lot. And it's funny how some people are now wearing it just because of the fine. They're not wearing it because of the danger to your own head if you were to have an accident. Remember, I broke my collarbone going 0 miles an hour on my scooter back in October, so having a good old sweep up, probably getting all the fag ends out. Yeah, look, all this shit. Doing a good job. So there we are, that's it. I'm going to try and keep it short. Gonna go back and get something to eat now. And I'm still eating more Western food than Thai food. I've had some Thai food. I like Western food, so have what you like. Simple things in life. A simple man, Tess said, oh, simple, it seems complicated to have a roast dinner here. It's not, it's easy. So he's like that bloody pigeon drinking the water. That's easy too. Everything's easy here. But yeah, that's not the only answer, is it? Everything being easy. And I've ruled out living here. As you say, you can't buy the land, so you can't own a home. I'd want to have a newer villa. I wouldn't have an old villa. Every day now I'm with all the different insects. So I'd have a newer villa. And it would be great value for money. But even though it's great value for money, I've stopped looking altogether now because there's no point. I'm not going to buy it. I can't anyway, and I wouldn't if I could. I need to be close to family. End of. So there you have it. Am I change my mind again? Yeah, probably. Will I keep changing it? Yeah, definitely. But maybe there's some things I won't change. And I've just got to get on now and plough forward. Thanks for watching. Yeah, and another thing which I need to clip into that video somewhere is health insurance. I was adamant I was going to get it this year. But if you've been prescribed tablets from me, like high blood pressure, within the last 2 years, then they count that as treatment. You've been treated for something, and any heart-related issue is excluded. So the two big things I wanted cover for would be cancer and heart issues. And AXA and Pacific Cross, the two big policies. £2,000 UK pounds a year for a policy, but they wouldn't cover me even though I've had no issue with my heart, apart from the fact I've got high blood pressure. So I looked at a UK policy, which was a worldwide policy. It was £3,000, and I told her I wanted cover for the heart, even though I'm getting prescribed tablets. And she's like, yeah, no problem, yeah, here's the quote. When I looked at the small print, it excluded it. And when I confronted her, she said, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't know. She's selling me a policy for £3,000, but she didn't know.